Hey y'all, excuse the snoring in the background. Happy New Year everyone. This is my first video for the new year. Happy 2025. I hope everybody has a blessed and prosperous and peaceful and stress-free year. I'm gonna be praying for that for all you guys, and I hope you're praying the same for me. So what I want to talk about today is being a placeholder. I feel like I've been seeing a lot of like placeholder content on my phone. Like if I'm scrolling on a social media app, I see a lot of like placeholder content, or like females just like stating their opinion about something that they've went through and stuff like that, or that somebody else is going through. And I'm like, usually if I keep seeing stuff more than once, it's usually a sign for me to speak about it. So first thing is, I have been a placeholder before. I think we all have. I think we all have been a placeholder at some time. If you don't know what a placeholder is basically, you know, and it could be vice versa. A man that's like with you for years and years and years and just whatever, just wasting your time. Y'all doing all the things, but besides him asking to marry you and making you his wife, you just being a placeholder until he meets that woman that he sees that he's like, oh, that right there, that's my wife. That has happened to me before. As a matter of fact, my first relationship, I was with him for like a year and a half. We broke up over something silly. It wasn't even serious. We were supposed to be working on getting back together. He ended up meeting some girl at some gas station or whatever, and I found out years down the line that the girl he got married to was that girl from the gas station that he met when we was on a break, but supposedly we were supposed to get back together. But so with that being said is, ladies, it's a new year. I see a lot of people still, you know, on social media beefing with the baby dad, and like, God does not have time. God cannot prepare you if you keep staying stuck in these situations. You keep putting up with being a placeholder and staying with the man while he possibly could go meet somebody else and marry them, and then you put all these years and time and effort and blood, sweat, and tears, and then they just go off and marry somebody else. Or you going back and forth with your baby daddy on social media, being petty and all of this stuff, and it's like, you're doing so much of that. You're so invested in those things that God don't have time to prepare you for your husband. He don't have time to prepare for your husband. And listen, that saying about don't let your boyfriend keep you from your husband, that saying is so true, and it's one of my favorites. A boyfriend can keep you from your husband, especially if this boyfriend never really has plans on marrying you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the women too. Like, don't be out here wasting these guys' time. Like, you with this guy for now, but in the back of your mind, there's somebody you really can see you. Yes, you could really see yourself settling down with and being your husband, and you want to have his kids, and you want to travel, and you want to do all these things, but you like dealing with a certain type of guy for the meantime because what? The D is good, or he got money, or you know, he helping with your kids, or he do all these benefits, but you don't really feel him like that. You're not really looking at him like husband material. Like, that's wrong too. So it's wrong on both ends. So that's what I just want to say. Stop being a placeholder. Stop being a placeholder, because let me tell you, these men gonna marry who they want to marry, and I'm telling you, they're gonna marry them, and then you gonna be out the picture. That's what's gonna happen. So Y'all know me. I be on the celibacy route. My husband passed away. I was celibate before I met my husband. And me and my husband, we dated. We was friends for a year, dated for 4 years, and married for 2. So, yeah, so, you know, I'm back on my celibacy route. Like, I don't do premarital sex. So, that's it. My mind has changed on that since 2014. You know, we can't be out here fornicating, you know, because God does not like that, and we're not supposed to be doing that. Like, we're gonna end up with soul ties if we're fornicating. So, I save my body for my husband, or I'm saving it for my next husband. I don't do the premarital sex thing. And I feel like that's also why it's hard for some of y'all women to pull out of these relationships with these guys and stop being placeholders, because you've already given a guy your body. You've already made a soul tie with him, and all of that makes things more complicated. So it's never too late to get on the right track. As long as you are breathing and you're alive, it's never too late to get on the right track. I'm getting all confused. Men, your bodies are for your wives. And ladies, your body is for your husbands. It's not for people to take a turn on you until you get married. No, that's not the way God intended it. Your bodies is for him. And then when you get married, your body is for your spouse, not for you to be, in the north, south, east, and west with it. So that's all I want to say. Like, comment, and subscribe. I love you guys. And remember, don't be a placeholder. Bye.